Hey Domain, I'm Katherine. Welcome to my first home. It's a 5-bedroom, 2-story house. You've come at a really good time because I've just baked some cookies and there's a celebration cake in the kitchen. Let's go. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm just gonna pop these down, but here is a celebration cake. It's layers of chocolate chip banana cake filled with vanilla bean Swiss meringue buttercream and decorated with white chocolate. Now, I am a proud home baker. I don't have a commercial business. It's because I want to be able to be involved in the whole process of making a cake, from designing to flavors to actually being at the party, cutting the cake and sharing it with friends and family. And also, I get to stretch myself creatively every single time, and no cake is ever the same. As much as I'd love to feed all of Sydney, I just physically can't, but I can feed my friends and family and help other home bakers do the same through my cookbooks and sharing my recipes online. And I just love the fact that there are so many people out there making cakes and sharing this fun and deliciousness with all their loved ones. One of the major draw cards of this house is the kitchen and the ample storage space. As a home baker of a very long time, I come with a lot of cake making baggage, tins, cake decorating equipment, lustres, food colours, so I need the space. I've got cupboards on cupboards, I've got so many drawers. I'll show you just where I put my food colouring and metallic powders alone. It's a double cupboard. And inside I have all my decoy toys. So having a toddler, I need to figure out a way to distract her when she finds my goodies, which is chocolate. It's lots of bright colours, it's powders and glitters. If I have toys, tennis ball, things like that, hopefully it distracts her for a bit before I can get to her and just usher her away. Let me show you the sprinkle cupboard. This is something I definitely have to keep out of reach because sprinkles roll everywhere. I've got basically a whole shelf of sprinkles. It's starting to merge over to the top shelf, but I'm not ashamed of that. And I do love the kitchen, the fact that it doesn't have any reflective surfaces, really important, but I always have really sticky fingers from buttercream, Swiss meringue buttercream, and the surface of these cupboards were always covered in fingerprints. So I've just got these handles that I installed. Love the brushed gold, definitely suits my style. That's a brand called Low & Co Interiors. So this is my trusty kitchen mixer. I had it personalized. The Sabbath, no whisk, no reward. But let me show you where the heavy duty mixers are. And I keep them down here. So I'll show you where I keep all my cake decorating tins, silicone molds, everything. Loads of storage space for all my nerdy cake decorating needs. Here are all my silicone molds. That's a giant strawberry. I've got little love heart molds for chocolate work. Lots of random things in there. These are all of my cake tins, every size you can imagine, and layers. If you bake in layers, the cooling is really fast and you can decorate a lot quicker too. My cake turntables, all my cake boxes, they take up quite a lot of space, so everything is within reach and packed away neatly. Non-reflective surfaces, and again, non-reflective surface fits all my cakes. Good trusty fridge. And this is our living room. This is where we have all of our fun. It's where the family hang out most of the time. It's my view every single day from the kitchen. So I wanted to make sure this space was really functional, but also beautiful, not too precious, but really creatively stimulating. We've got this massive couch that the family love to sprawl across, but also importantly, it's toddler friendly, it's dog friendly. Machine washable covers was really important. Lots of fun pillows and cushions that we just throw at each other. We've got a secondhand pre-loved couch that's purely for Pluto. Because we don't have a coffee table, again, toddlers, dogs running around, I wanted to make sure our rug was really fun and kind of tied the whole space in together and made it feel warm without having the piece of furniture in the middle. Textures, colours. In here I have all of our daughter's toys. This may look like an artwork, but it's actually a television. I love my television shows and I love my cooking shows, but I really enjoy the fact that this can be any art piece that I want. The plants are really important to me, bringing the outside in, having that greenery. Again, they provide so much texture and lusciousness, and the natural features of the plants against the stone and the marble. It's like breathing in fresh air. I love my plants. I'll never be without them. High ceilings, great lighting. It's just a really beautiful space to be in. I need to show you my shoe collection. I am of the belief that shoes complete any outfit. I always look at someone's shoes. I don't know why, I just really enjoy shoes. A lot of these shoes I actually bought pre-owned or pre-loved, of course. They're all in really good condition though. I don't mind cleaning them up. These are probably my favorite. They're the Prada Flame shoes from 2016. I've worn them in shoots, but I'm yet to walk in them outside of the house because I'm a bit too precious with them, which I know I shouldn't be. You need to wear your shoes. Don't keep them locked away. That's a lesson that I'm still trying to learn. I love that they kind of look like sculptures on their own little art pieces. And I know my feet aren't going to change, so I'll keep them forever. And today I'm wearing my fancy Crocs. But back to the tour. Welcome to our second lounge area. This is where our rescue jungle python Bort lives. As a family, we love to sit here, we love to read. It's our hub for when we do the bath time routine. It's a place that love to just sit and relax, again, amongst the greenery. Some of these plants I've propagated myself. That Thai constellation Monstera is actually about 4 or 5 years old, and I've grown 8 other plants from this plant alone. I love being able to create more plants and more greenery in this space, and I think Bort with its enclosure feels nice and lush and green as well. It's just a nice harmonious space for us as a family. We don't know if Bort is he or she. We don't know how old Bort is, but we respect Bort. We don't overhandle Bort because Bort's a rescue, but we also wanted to make sure that Bort had the best life possible. So this is Bort's awesome terrarium. Bort has a waterfall feature. If Bort would like to have a dip, there's some muddy water here just for Bort. Bort can sunbake all day long. Reptiles deserve a lot of love too. This is my little office nook beneath the stairs. So I'm fortunate enough to have 3 cookbooks. They have all been written from a dining room table, and it's so nice to actually have a functional space for my diary. I'm a bit old school in that way. My laptop, all my texters, my pencils. So I've got somewhere to sit down, sketch ideas. In terms of creativity and a bit of creative stimulation, I love colour and big, bold pops of colour in front of me. I love the contrast of colour. Textures are really important, but then classic black and white, sleek design. I love that. I am very conscious with what I bring into my creative space, so I do love things, but I don't like mess. And this is our dining room. I am so excited to actually have a dining room table that we can use to eat from. It's not an office space, it's not a dumping ground. I have my cake stands on display. As you can see, I'm a bit of a collector of cake stands and pretty things. I love that. They're here and they're a bit of a talking piece as well. So the first time we used this dining space properly with lots of family and friends was my daughter's 2nd birthday. And it was just so nice to have everyone sitting around a table together. Her first birthday, we had to borrow trestle tables and we all sat outside in the sun because we couldn't fit inside our tiny two-bedder rental apartment. It's just so cool to have space for family and friends. It's really special to me. Home is an inviting space. It's not too precious, yet it's filled with lots of precious things. It's somewhere that is fun and where everyone can be themselves and they feel safe and loved and warm. I know when we moved in, it was quite a blank canvas, and even the colour of the walls can be quite cold and feel a little bit sterile, but I've tried to fill the home with so many things that ignite a bit of joy and childlike glee and just fun. The home needs to be fun and it needs to be full of love.